Digital asset brokerage Voyager Digital filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection late Tuesday, just a few days after the platform paused all customer trading, deposits, and withdrawals.
Yes, this is absolutely the state of the crypto market right now. High risk, high rewards. That's what we've been talking about, guys, for a long time. In May, we had the Terra Luna debacle. Last month, we had Celsius, but we have to give Celsius some credit. At least they're trying. They just paid down $120 million stablecoin debt to make a protocol, right? At least they're trying. Last week, we had 3 Arrows Capital filed for bankruptcy. And today, Voyager Digital just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the Southern District Court of New York.
There are a growing number of crypto firms swept up in a serious liquidity bottleneck right now. Digital asset brokerage Voyager Digital filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection late Tuesday, just a few days after the platform paused all customer trading, deposits, and withdrawals. Now, in that filing, Voyager said that it had more than 100,000 creditors and liabilities in the range of $1 to $10 billion. It is now the second high-profile crypto firm to seek bankruptcy protection. The once very prominent crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital filed a Chapter 15 petition this past Friday as part of a court-ordered liquidation. It's really this perfect illustration of the dreaded contagion effect at work. It was only last week that 3 Arrows Capital defaulted on a loan to Voyager worth more than $670 million. Now, at the time, Voyager said that it wasn't a problem. They had enough cash to carry on as usual. That clearly wasn't the case. And this shows just how significant and swift the domino effect can be in the crypto market, which is why it's especially troubling that several other big name lenders in the digital asset space appear to be on the brink of liquidation.
Yeah, a lot going on in the crypto space right now. I'm looking right here. Bitcoin and Ether, 70% off their highs. Solana, 80% off of their highs.
Exactly.
Off its high, excuse me. But I also want to talk to you a little bit more about those lending platforms that you mentioned. Mac, last week, right here on CNBC on Crypto Night in America, you and I were talking about Voyager Digital announcing it was suspending all withdrawals, all trades, even all deposits. Celsius did the same thing just over 3 weeks ago. Are those customers ever getting their money back? And what does that mean for just the investability of cryptocurrency?
I mean, from what I hear, you can't really unring that bell. Once a platform suspends withdrawals, it's typically over. You mentioned Celsius, which sort of set this trend into motion nearly a month ago. There's Voyager Digital. You also saw Coin Loan and CoinFlex announce new restrictions, including some outright halts. Meanwhile, you have names like Babel Finance, BlockFi, and Vault suffering some serious insolvency issues. And the little guy is really exposed here. Remember, many of these platforms exploded in popularity because they were offering almost unbelievable returns of up to 20% APY. But now a lot of analysts are starting to say, hey, you know, that time of easy yield and decentralized finance, it's over.
This is the crypto space for you right now, guys. High risk, high reward. Despite all this, I still believe if you're in the crypto space right now and you're making all the right move, meaning you're doing your research, you're finding the right companies, the right projects, you're putting yourself in position where in the next 3 to 5 years, you come out on top. It's painful. It's unfortunate, especially if you have your money invested on some of these companies. Hopefully you get your money back sooner rather than later. But guys, it's necessary for us to get to the promised land. This kind of speed bumps are necessary to weed out the guys who's not going to make it. A lot of them is going to make it, but much more guys is not going to make it. I'm sorry again, guys, if you have to go through all this. But I believe, my opinion, in the next 3 to 5 years, you will be rewarded for all this pain that you're going through right now. Just, again, like I always said, research, research, research. Do your homework, guys. Find the companies that's going to be around for the next 5-10 years. Find good projects that have reputable people behind them before you go and invest your money, guys. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Later.